Welcome to CI in 5, a place to get energized by your favorite continuous improvement practitioners as they take on the challenge of sharing what continuous improvement means to them in 5 minutes or less and in 5 words or less. Think of it kind of like a kata geek going on a speed date. I know, right? This is gonna be good. Let's do this. Nancy Nouaimeh, thank you so much for joining me on CI in 5 today.
Hi Sam, thank you very much for having me today.
Well, hey y'all, if you are not connected with Nancy, why not? You gotta get connected with her. She is an amazing continuous improvement consultant. Her consultancy, Exilium, is the first affiliate of the Shingo Institute in the Middle East. So we're so happy to have her on CI in 5 to provide her insight on continuous improvement. So let's get right to it, Nancy. What is your CI in 5?
For me, CI is continuously challenging the status quo. One of the most challenging times and most challenging things I've done is taking over a department, a contracts department. I'm a quality professional. My background has nothing to do with contracts. And I was challenged to take over the restructuring of the contracts department. So I had a new team, and the new team was completely very different from the quality professionals we know. They had no idea about quality is about continuous improvement. And we had to challenge everything the department is doing, everyone in the department is doing. And that took us through a long journey of continuous improvement. So we had to really make everybody understand the importance of continuous improvement, why they need to change, why they need to challenge everything they're doing. And we had to look at every small activity in the department. And this really took us through a journey, an amazing journey of improvement. So everybody had contributed little. They got to understand what is continuous improvement, why do we need to change what we're doing. They need to look at what the users is expecting from them. So we had to look at all of it from different perspectives. Having that exercise in place made them change their mindset. So now, after several years and the whole journey we've been through with them, they are really continuous improvements champions. They come up with new ideas all the time. They look at how they're doing the job. They look at the results. They look at the data, and they always try to come up with new initiatives. They really try to improve what they're doing constantly. And you can see now they are really in a place where they believe in continuous improvement. They believe that they need to challenge the status quo.
So tell me, for someone like myself who is new to the continuous improvement field, what kind of advice would you have for me or someone like myself to help them along as they start their practice of continuous improvement?
So for someone new, I ask them to go and study first the tools they want to do, the methodology they want to follow, understand the status of the current status of where they are, and really define where they want to be in the future. And they need to really match that and try to start the journey from where they are to where they be on a clear roadmap. They need to really look at every step down the road, what they're going to be achieving, what they need to do, and especially they need to bring people with them. So if you want to really, if you're working with a team or you're doing an individual improvement journey, if you're doing it on your own, that's fine. But if you are within a team or working in a company, you need to bring people along with you. And that really requires building strong teams and making them really aligned with your plans and understand why you have these plans in place and where you want to go. So it's really, I think, the planning, which is really very important for any continuous improvement journey, and understanding where you are and where you want to be in the future.
I'm wondering, for someone who has been around doing consulting or practicing continuous improvement for a while, or someone that's just kind of stuck and looking for a spark, what kind of insight or advice, encouragement would you give them?
I'm going to really challenge myself here with this question. I won't really look at the traditional answers, which I might really think of. But if someone is really struggling now in these times, and when we are really having all of these tools and new things in place, and you see a lot of gurus coming up with new methodologies, I ask them to go look around to see what advancements we have in quality and continuous improvement and excellence, and look at the new things that they could really get encouraged by or passionate by, and try to really look at that and see how they can get that motivation. For me, it's a self-motivation I have inside when it comes to, and every time I'm stuck, I take a step backward and I look around and I see, okay, am I really still understanding the why of what I'm doing? Am I really still in the right spot? I don't really have mind changing course if there's a need to do that. Sometimes you start something and you end up really in a place where you don't really appreciate the results, so you need to change. And one of the major things I think it's important for someone is to question, am I really on the right track? Am I really, is it really am I failing or not in what I'm doing? Is it really the right thing I need to do? So have that courage to question that and to change course if you need to do that. One of the things that we teach in Shingo which is very important, is about the culture and the mindset of people. Sometimes things don't work, sometimes because you don't have the right mindset, people are not behaving in the right way, and you don't have the right culture in place. And this is really a great area to look at when you want to really question why things are not happening in the right way. So you can look at it in different perspectives and look at these different elements and try always to, I think, challenge what you're doing in a way. Are you doing it right? Is this the right thing to do? If not, change course.
So lastly, what I'm wondering is, you've been practicing continuous improvement for some time, over 15 years. And so I'm wondering, in that time of continuous improvement, what brings you the most joy as you practice continuous improvement?
Seeing results, seeing that I was able to change something, to improve something, even if it takes time. Sometimes those projects that takes time and are very challenging with a lot of roadblocks are the ones which really satisfies you more. I'm a kind of perfectionist person. I changed a little bit with the years, but I still really enjoy to see things happening. I'm a doer. I'm a manager, I'm a consultant, but I'm still a doer. So having to really engage with people and do things together and achieve, I think that's what really makes me really happy.
Doing things together, helping people and making things better, that's nothing really better than being able to do that and achieve that. So Nancy, thank you so much for joining me on CI in 5 today. And again, if you aren't connected with Nancy, why not get connected with her on LinkedIn and check out her website, exiliumconsulting.com, where you can find out about all the great things she's doing with her affiliation with the Shingo Institute and so much more. So thank you, Nancy, once again for being here on CI in 5. Really appreciate it.
And Sam, thank you very much. It was really nice and I really enjoyed the talk. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks for joining us for CI in 5, the place to get your shot at inspiration and wisdom to move you forward on your continuous improvement journey. And for more inspiration, join the Live on Purpose LinkedIn group. We are a diverse community that supports each other to find and live out our purpose every day, and we would love to add your voice to our family. Join now by clicking the link in today's post. Until next time, when we invite another one of your favorite lean thinkers to share their CI in 5, stay calm and Kaizen.